Recently, we got 100 subscribers on YouTube, so to celebrate, we're going to make Teddy some homemade dog treats. We're going to try making 2 different types of recipes. One is going to be a yogurt-based one. It only involves 3 ingredients. You need 32 ounces of yogurt, 1 banana, and a couple of tablespoons of peanut butter. We're going to blend that all together and then pour it into some silicone molds and freeze it. First, you will break up the banana into chunks, and then we'll put them into the blender. Next, I'm going to add 32 ounces of plain yogurt into the blender. And then finally, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of peanut butter with the other ingredients. Teddy is here helping. Now that it is done blended all together, we're going to pour it into the molds, and then those will sit in the freezer for about 2 hours. Once you're done blending it, you're going to pour it into the mold, and then we're going to stick it into the freezer for about 2 hours. I'm just going to try and level these off a little bit, and then I have them on a plate, so that way as I'm transferring them, because it's very liquidy right now, it won't pour all over. After letting these sit for about 2 hours in the freezer, we're going to take them out of the molds and see if Teddy likes them. So I think these are meant to stay in the freezer. They're basically ice cream treats for puppies. So here's how they turned out. Now we're gonna see if Teddy likes them. Oh, is that good? Well, I think he likes them. Good boy, Poppy. Was that good? Huh? Good boy. Good boy. The other recipe I'll be making is some hard dog biscuits. So I have a couple of different cookie cutter shapes. So we've got paw print, a dog, dog house, and a couple of dog bones. For this recipe, we're going to need 3/4 a cup of pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter, 2 cups of flour, 1 egg yolk, and 1/2 teaspoonful of baking powder. Combine your flour and your baking powder and whisk them together so they're evenly mixed. You want to combine the egg yolk, peanut butter, and pumpkin puree together. So right now I have the egg yolk and the peanut butter, but you can't forget the most important step of all, which is to let your puppy lick the peanut butter spoon. Once you have your pumpkin puree, peanut butter, and egg yolk in one bowl, you're going to use a hand mixer and combine them. Next, we're going to add the flour and baking powder mixed a little at a time. after you have your dough, it is going to be quite dry. What we're going to do is get a rolling pin and roll it out and start making the cookie shapes. While I'm cutting my cookies into their shapes, I have a parchment lined cookie sheet, and then I'm going to set my oven to 375 degrees. You want your dough to be about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then start pressing in your shapes. So once the cookie shapes are on the parchment paper and the oven is heated, we're going to bake them at 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes. The cookies just came out of the oven, so now we just have to wait for them to cool down before Teddy can give them a try and see if he likes them or not. Is that good, babe?
It's like I should not have taken it.
Is that good, Teddy? You eat that, bud. What you think, huh?